there?
It features another artist. It's a brand new guy. His name is KVN. He's based out of Italy, which is a guy that I worked with. So I mean, like I said, this is a very widespread album, and because I got so much influence from just traveling, I want to make sure I cover all ground. So I'm giving people something, a little bit of everything. So for all those fans out there that actually like to hear albums that are diverse, that aren't just staying in one lane and one sound, I think this is going to be something for them to really invest their time and money into.
I can't wait to get it. Yeah, it just seems like it's going to be such a rich album.
It is, definitely.
Oh my God. Do you have any female artists on there?
I got Latoya Luckett, who's on Capitol Records. Obviously she's a Texas native. I put her on the last project. We did a song together, and I got her on this album. The song's called Love Roller Coaster, and I love the record because which actually might be my next single. I'm not sure yet.
Okay.
But the reason why I love this record is because one and this gets into why I call the album Guilt. A lot of times I feel like artists don't give their point of view from a realistic standpoint. Like we talk about money, we talk about cars, we talk about jewelry, and that's not always realistic. That's not always real life. It's just something that we do as a form of entertainment. And at some point in music, it was good because it made people want more. Even me, as a fan, it made me want more. When I watched Jay-Z and Biggie and Tupac talk about certain things, it made me as a child want to achieve that. So I think now when you talk about where society's headed and the finances and where people are financially, where foreclosures, if foreclosures haven't affected you and they've affected someone around you, people losing jobs, I don't want to be the artist anymore that just every other song always has to be about what I have and how much I have. I feel like that's unfair to my fans. So when I do records like Love Roller Coaster, it's me, from my perspective, dealing with real relationship issues, telling my fans that I go through the same things that you go through when it comes to relationships, and I think that that's what the fans want to hear and that's what they appreciate. And I'm not into being what I call a rapper that raps for other rappers. I want to be a rapper that raps for my fans. And when I bring up issues like One Day, which we talked about, Kamani Marley, the record is basically targeting all of those people who have somebody that are in military or out at war, fighting the war. It's a record for them, in my opinion, to tell them that one day everything's going to be good. And I know that things may seem cloudy and hard right now, and the rain might be coming down, but the sun is going to shine again. So when I was able to get Kamani Marley on it, it just solidifies the record as it's not just for Mims anymore. It's for the public. It's for the fans to eat up.
That's tight. Oh my God, that is tight. Oh my God, this is gonna be such a rich album. You guys gotta go cop his CD. April the 7th, right? April 7th. You gotta get it. What's your website?
I got a few websites, but for those who wanna check me out all over the place, I got a website that can give you, it's like a portal to all my different ones.
Okay.
It's www.mimsmusic.net.
Okay.
So it's MIMSmusic.net. And basically, if you're on Facebook, Twitter, MySpace, Meebo, I mean, there's a million websites that are out there that you can probably catch me on, and it says it all on my one site.
Okay. And then you did a song about Barack Obama Barack Star?
Yeah.
Okay, tell me about that.
The Barack Star record actually features Junior Reid, surprisingly. It was something that I did that, this is before he actually took presidency. For me, and I always wondered, like I went to school, I didn't finish college, but I attempted college, and I made sure that I was an honor roll student. I made sure my grades was correct. And that was always a focal point for me, even before, the knucklehead high school stuff that people did, even before the knucklehead activity that went on in the streets. I always wanted to make sure my education came first.
Wow.
So when you got certain kids out there or children out there that can look at television and all they see is hip hop or sports entertainment, or it almost says, okay, well, do they like this because that's what they think is cool?
Right.
Or is it because they really inspired to be a hip-hop artist or a musician? So, when Barack came and first started, campaigning, it was, to me, a breath of fresh air. Because now what it does is it allows other individuals, especially the children, to take their focus off of just sports and entertainment and actually put their focus into education and other things related to education, like running for president, which takes a obviously high degree to do.
Yeah, right.
You can be a lawyer, you can be a doctor, astronaut. I mean, I don't care what it is, but as long as it takes the focus off of just being an entertainer or a rock star, because it's cool. But if you only like it for what you see on TV, then you're sadly mistaken. And I'd rather you use other individuals as a sense of hope. And because Barack comes from a similar community that a lot of us come from that don't really have that sense of hope, I think that you know, it's a great thing. And that's what the song represents. It's called Barack Star, and because I feel like instead of being a rock star,